I'm back with another mini motorways video, and this time I fancy playing in Tokyo. Now, I've not played in the Tokyo map for quite some time. From what I remember, it's quite a nice city. Should make an interesting game. Didn't really pay attention to my high score there. Should we restart? Because I think I will try and go for a high score if I can. So, I mean, I doubt I will beat my current high score. So, current high score is basically 2062. And where does that place me? Let's have a look. Top 15%, so not bad. Not as good as that London video that I put out recently. So let's see if we can beat 2062 then. Not feeling hopeful, not stressing myself out about it. Just going to play the game, have a bit of fun, and then we'll see what sort of score I get to. So at the time of recording, it's actually a Sunday for me right now. I mean, to be fair, there's another Mini Motorways video that I'll probably put up before this one. Yeah, I don't know what sort of flavour there's going to be. Previously, I mean, my most watched videos are Mini Motorways ones. I used to love playing the game, if I'm being honest. Not as into it at the moment as I used to be. I think, you know, as life goes, sometimes you go off things a little bit. It's just the way it goes. Let's make that go that way. Because I have a feeling at some point there might be some pinks somewhere else that we might want to join together. So let's just see how it goes. So yeah, it's a Sunday. I've been making the most of, my half price electricity at the moment. Why not use it to play some games? Why not? I should be marking year 11 mock exam papers. Not fun whatsoever. Definitely not what I want to be doing with a lovely sunny Sunday. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get it sorted. I'm like halfway through the last exam paper at the minute. So a little bit more work to be done for sure. Right, roundabout or traffic lights? My preference is roundabout. Let's go for it. I can't remember exactly where things spawn here. I know that there'll be some yellows on the island, and there's another colour that goes with it. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. It's been a long time since I've played in the Tokyo map. Is it bad that I've only been sort of off half-term like a week, and I'm already on countdown to like the Easter break? Oh dear. That job is just so intense. So intense. I'm thinking, I've just spotted that house goes up there. Oh, okay. Throwing me some curveballs. Let's make it go like that, and then this one can go like that. Yeah, I spotted with this blue house, like, it could go that way to free up this road tile. Do you know what? I'm going to do it just for now. Why not? Right, let's see what spawns next. We've got 2 pink, 2 blue, so surely it'll be a different colour next, surely. I guess I'll try and keep giving like some little synopsises into my life, because, I mean, especially at the start when there's not a lot to watch, it's not super exciting stuff. So what have I been doing recently? Well, yesterday, again, I was marking a load of exam papers. Watched a bit of TV, must admit. Watching some really like old, cringy programs. Bridge? I've already got 2 bridges. Let's go for it anyway. So like proper adult boring stuff. Like I was watching some 4 in a Bed, which is all about B&Bs. It was just a really interesting episode. Like the people on it, and I suppose that's what makes it. They were just really nice people till the end when it was all about who's going to win. Some of them got a bit shady, but yeah, they were just bright, bubbly, happy people, and I was really intrigued. There was also a couple from Hull. Well, not Hull. It was like near Hull. They were not too far away from here. So I thought, oh, I'll watch that. You know, and that might come across the place one day. Right, I think in this situation, a motorway would be ideal. I have got plenty of bridges. I'm not sure where to put them though. So we could either go round the top or around the bottom. Should we see what spawns next? Because I'm not really sure. I think maybe bottom would be better, because I think other things are going to spawn up at the top. I'm not too sure. Let's see what upgrade we get. If we get a motorway, I'll literally just put a motorway in. If not, I have to get my thinking cap on and just decide a direction. Yeah, we've got a motorway, so let's use that motorway then. That will make that journey time a lot faster as well, because remember, or if you don't know, cars move a lot faster on motorways than they do on normal roads, and anything else doesn't use road tiles. So yeah, I mean, I slow the game down to normal speed. Ugh, that's a different colour, isn't it? Aye. Again, I'll ignore it for a little bit. Hopefully some houses will spawn closer. I bet they won't. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of difference, but look, that car, it's sort of whizzing a bit faster than if it's just going along a road. They seem to travel at a constant speed. Right, I'm going to pop this road in along here. I'm not sure exactly where to make it go, to be honest. I might do it like this for now. I could regret this. We will see. I'm just trying to think of where things might spawn. You might know I like things to look quite pretty if possible. But I'm also thinking practically in terms of getting a high score because, yeah, I'm not playing really in terms of any aesthetic on this one. Yeah, not sure. Maybe it's time for like some new games on my channel. I must admit I'm getting a bit bored of this one. I'd love to be making my own game. Maybe that's what I should be doing with my time. But yeah, that's going to take a long time. I have no idea what I'm doing. Every time I've tried, I've always got stuck. So why did I put this the way I did? Let me explain. So I've put that there intentionally because if I went like up here, then houses could have spawned there that are different colour that I might not want on that road. Oh god, I did not want that to connect on. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of mixture of colours going on unless I do something like that. So they've all got to go through that car park. Might be a bit of congestion. And then we could put a bridge across here. So I was actually going to put the bridge there, but then it would cover up these road tiles. So not road tiles, like extra grids. What do you call that? It just frees up the tile so a house could spawn there, which I think will be advantageous. I mean, if we get loads of yellows spawning in, that might be handy. Traffic lights here might be a good idea at some point just to let the colours flow because there will be a bit of congestion as it gets biddier, like an old lady or old man. I suppose it's not necessarily lady. Right, let's go for the roundabout. I'm not being boring and getting road tiles. And plus 61 is plenty. Absolutely plenty. I don't need them at the minute. I mean, to be fair, I've found when I'm playing for high scores, I don't tend to need road tiles anyway, unless I'm doing one of those blooming challenges where I'm doing like a grid layout or something. So that's a circle. That's interesting. Got houses spawning down here. I'm going to just ignore them for now. It's coping fine. I wonder if that house will be enough for that business, or will it ever catch up? Like, will it be too much? I don't know. Not too sure. Let's see how it goes. Go. Right, any other exciting things I can tell you? Well, not too sure. My life is not that exciting. Maybe that's partly why I'm playing YouTube videos. My English is not good. Can you tell I'm really tired? That's something I can tell you about. It's not very exciting. But I've been up since like 3 a.m. this morning. I don't know what it is with my body clock. Oh, it must hate me. Don't know what I've done to deserve this, but did something else spawn? So, yeah, pink. Okay, we're going to have loads of colours mixing together, aren't we? Maybe, if that's going to happen, until we... I mean, we might get motorways. Should we see if we get a motorway first? Because if I can keep pink separate, yeah, no motorway. Right, so... I want to go roundabout, but I'm actually going to go bridge because I've only got one of them. And I am going to put a roundabout in here because we're going to have lots of colours mixing together, which, yeah, is not ideal. So the pinks can come and save that problem. For the blues, I need to collect them in. I'm going to ignore all those blues for now. Oh, that one's a circle too. So these are probably going to end up being joined together. Right, I need to sort out this blue problem. I don't have any motorways. We need that to be like a proper inflow as well because, I mean, you'll know if you've watched my other videos, which I imagine most people have. If you haven't, I'd highly recommend it. They're probably a little bit more exciting than this one, I would imagine. But those yellows, because it's like feeding into a business, I need it to be, let me pause the game because that's getting busy. I need it to be on one of the perpendicular intersections because for some reason it gives priority to those and these ones have to give way. So just making sure that the yellows have got the inflow, otherwise they might be held up by other colours, and we don't want that to happen. Right, how can I connect those blues in? So to use just one bridge, surely it makes sense to sort of latch them on here. Right, let's try and think about saving tiles. So that'd be 1 tile, 2 tiles. Is that the shortest route? Yes. So we'll do 2 tiles and then a bridge. I can actually make those 2 houses connect onto 1 tile. So let's try that. So there's only 4 cars there, aren't there? and I've got 6 pins at the minute. It might catch up, we'll see. Interesting that that's appeared there, so that'll feed off this roundabout and this little community that we've got over here. I'm very tempted to make that go even further out, because then if a house spawns there, it can go that way, can't it? Yeah, blue. I mean, the blues are on the way. It should solve the problem. Okay, lots going on. Let's connect that in. I know really for a high score you should keep the colours separate. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you'll know I don't particularly like keeping the colours separate. I like things to be fairly realistic. But I did say I was playing for a high score, so don't know now. Do I go down the high score route or aesthetic, or do I try and do a bit of both? Not too sure. Right, I'm going to make this go. If I'm thinking about aesthetic, I'd have a road that way and a road that way. And I hate those YouTubers that block things off on purpose. And you have to bear in mind as well, I can't remember exactly where things spawn in this map. It's quite a girly map, isn't it? It's got lots of pink on it, stereotypically. So only problem I've got at the minute is dark blue, which I think it might catch up. We'll just keep an eye on it. I have got one more house that I could connect in. I'm tempted to leave it disconnected for now. I mean, I've got loads of road tiles. Let's get that motorway then. So is there any colour that I can completely separate? I can't separate yellow. Dark blue I can't separate. I could make that journey shorter, and so it doesn't have to mix with the other colours. That would be quite a good idea. So let's put a motorway in for the dark blues. It might also help solve that. Oh, we might need it for yellow now. Okay, we can try and keep light blue completely separate, can't we? But yellow is getting mixed in now. Oh, didn't want that bridge there. Right, let's try and make this junction less congested. So I think I'm happy with that. I don't know if I should have maybe done a motorway for yellow. We'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking blue. Let's give blue a motorway. So I don't really need that bridge now. We'll leave it in for now, but if I get desperate for a bridge, let's try and remember I've got one up there. Going back to the whole 3 AM thing, I don't know why I woke up at 3 AM. I don't know. I think since I've been back at work, if I'm honest, I was a bit stressed about getting the exam papers marked, but I've done a lot better than I thought I would. But because I've been up since 3 AM, I was literally in bed. I went on my phone a little bit and I thought, what am I doing with myself? Like, I've got actually, it's going to get a little bit personal now, I need to be careful, but I've got 3 things that I'm really trying to do this year. So, firstly, I really want to just look after myself when I need to, because I think sometimes I do like get really stuck into work, and yeah, sometimes it gets a bit much for me. So I need to realise when things are getting a bit much and take a step back. Right, I'm now thinking, now we might get an upgrade, but I want to use a motorway for that light blue. Let's just see if we can make it Sunday without this getting too busy. I'm aware this roundabout is crazy, and I remember playing in this map before, and it was crazy, crazy busy. I'll try and go back to my story, but I'm going to get distracted by what's going on. So this roundabout's proving an interesting watch. There's a lot to watch now. But yeah, the 3 things I'm trying to aim for this year. Well, firstly, I've said I want to try and look after myself. So realise when things are getting too much and just take a minute for myself, because I don't do that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I must do this, must do that. Like today, I could really stress myself out about those exam papers, or like this, I could just take a bit of time here and there to just look after myself a little bit, and I think that's what I need to do sometimes. The second thing, and I do forget them sometimes, so please bear with me. The second thing that I'm... roundabout or bridge, right? If I had to choose, I'd go for a roundabout, especially because that bridge is spare. So the second thing that I'm trying to do this year, apart from looking after myself, is to do things that make my life better. So that could be anything. It could be a bit of exercise. Next joke, you will not find me exercising. I hate exercising. Right, light blue is becoming a problem, of course. I've just been ignoring it. And I don't have a motorway, but I can use that blue motorway. So that blue journey will take a bit longer. I'll leave that junction in the hope that I will get another motorway in future. And then when that motorway despawns just now, we'll connect it into this. Oh, there's a dark blue. Oh, I'm just waffling, and I didn't even realise like what's going on here. Breakfast. So, connect all these together. We'll have a little blue community. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. And connect it like that. Right, so all those light blues will solve that problem. What am I going to do with the dark blue? Do I latch it onto the pink network? I might have to. Yeah, stop complaining. They're on the way, and there's plenty of them, which is fantastic. So it will definitely solve that problem. Right, I think. Yeah, this. Oh, okay, I'm pausing. Because there's yellow spawning, and they're all going to be where I don't want them to be. So I'm going to put a road in here for all these blues, so all the blues can join in. That might mean I want to move that bridge. Oh, is it going to take a while? Do you know what? We'll let that journey complete, and then we'll put the bridge back in. I just think now the bridge, maybe if you've watched my videos, you know that I hate the sharp turns. So let's avoid that. And this one, I've decided I'm just going to connect in here. So it's a very long journey, but hopefully we'll get some motorways. I mean, if I get loads of motorways, I'm more than happy to try and play for a high score. I'm going to have a street in there, I've decided. And a street in there. So that's quite a busy junction. I wonder if we can make it so it's not 3 separate. Yeah, and that works with the aesthetic as well. That's fantastic. So waiting for that bridge to despawn, aren't we? So I've said, oh, I didn't deal with that yellow house problem. Where should I make it go? I'll just leave it there for now and see what else spawns. Right, I'll leave it playing and try and talk about my life again. Boring. No one wants to know about my life. I mean, to be fair, some guy a little bit back did make some really good suggestions. I'm just going to make it go straight like that. It's not changed much, but I much prefer that to the sharp turns. We could even put traffic lights on there at some point. Pink's busy, blue's busy, but those blues have only just joined in, and we've got plenty of them. That's fantastic. They're all connected. So yeah, some guy did comment on my. Oh man! Every time I try and speak, something spawns in. It's like teaching. Something's interrupting me all the time. Right. What do I do? So I could make it go across. I could make it go diagonal. All the houses are over here. I have got a bridge. Should we do it like this? Ooh. I don't like when it doesn't, like that's not going to connect onto there. Look, it will cross over. I don't think they can actually get to that. Maybe they can. That looks awful though. So let's try and improve the junction a bit. Yeah, well, they can. That's interesting. I don't like that crossroads though, so let's make it go like this. I think. Could always change that. So let's replace the bridge that we just used. We're in need of a bridge. And then maybe I'll try and get back to talking about my life. So I did say, the third time lucky, somebody did comment on one of my videos a bit back when my videos were getting quite a few views. Does seem a bit random. I guess some of it is the algorithm, and some of it's whether I'm making interesting videos, things people want to watch. I get it that people will get bored of like the same thing again and again, so that's why I'm trying to put like a bit of variety on my channel if I can. I've realised that's a tight turn. It's going to get very busy here. I need to keep an eye on that. But somebody did say that he would like a bit of variety. I'm assuming it was a he, I think it was. A bit of variety on my channel, which fair enough. When I'm doing the same thing again and again, yeah, people get bored of it. So he was really, really wise to ever put that comment in. Thank you for that feedback if you are watching at all. But yeah, that aside, I don't know why I was talking about that, but another thing I'm trying to do with my life is part of my 2026 goals. Congestion. We're not going to get a very high score, I don't think. We need loads of motorways. Yeah, so I've said, take time to look after myself, do things that I enjoy. That was like the first one still. Second one, do things to make my life better. So it could be exercising. It could be making a YouTube video potentially. I mean, it definitely makes me feel happy. I'm going to put a little road in there in case any houses spawn here. I'm going to make it go that way actually. So do things that make my life better. It could be planning a lesson. It could be not planning a lesson. Just depends what mood I'm in. Okay, let's make these light blues connect down here. Ooh. Gosh, this is like, I don't even know. It's a lot more faster paced than the London map. I've been playing a lot in the London map recently. I did do Mumbai, didn't I? I think that'll be the video that goes out before this one. I'll make that go that way. Oh, why are they going that way? Right. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Oh, right. Let's get the motorway. I will go back to talking about my life at some point. Look at the congestion. But they will only be waiting if the traffic is busy. Pink. Right. I'm very tempted to round about in here. I could regret this. We will see. Like, oh, that was not part of the plan. That's what I get for using a touchpad. I have got a mouse though. I could use a mouse. Make these go like this. Let's do it like that. I think it's not the prettiest. I could make it prettier, but I don't know how well that will flow. I think it will flow better like that. It's just not very pretty. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So you're not happy. Why? Oh, right, because purple's completely separate, isn't it? Is anyone else's brain blown? Is it just mine? You're probably watching this thinking, oh, do this, do that. And the people, like, yeah. I mean, you've got ideas, I'm sure. I'm sorry the game's paused. I'm just trying to work out what to do. I can't believe how many things are spawned at once. This is super busy. It's always going to be super busy, though. Right. Is that the only problem I've got to solve? Yes. How do I do it? I've got a motorway. We could literally just... All the purple houses are down there, aren't they? So let's make a motorway for the purples, I reckon. Like that. Okay, that feels wise. We'll see if it works. Ah, there's all those purples too. Well, we'll just keep an eye on purple and see how busy it is. It is getting busy. I mean, we're nowhere near 2,000. Will I get to 2,000? I'm not sure. My touchpad's been a little bit funny at the minute. I mean, I've not restarted my laptop in a long time, which I know causes problems sometimes. Oh, do you see that? What is going on? Probably needs a restart. It's had enough of me. Right, so even though there's like a million things going on, I'm still going to try and talk about my life, because that was why I talked about it. Another suggestion that came from that super wise guy that commented on my video and gave me some really good advice. Oh gosh, where do I connect that? There's lots up there. Let's make it go that way. So, number one, look after myself. Number two, oh, that's not number two. My touchpad is not working. I might have to go and get the blooming mouse if it's doing this. Number two was do things to make my life better, whether that's planning a lesson to help me in the future or some exercise or making a YouTube video, etc., etc. So I just think if I play it, it's not going to work. So maybe I'll talk and then play the video. But play the game. So number one, why can't I remember them? I've just said them. What am I like? This is so embarrassing. So number one, look after myself. Number two, do things to make my life better. And number three is make the most of the moment. So I'm going to try and make the most of the moment either by doing number one or doing number two. So I could make the most of the moment by doing something to make me feel better, like to look after myself, which will also in turn be number two, do things to make my life better. But sometimes it'll be either like self-care or, oh, what is going on here? Oh, right, they've all got to mix in, haven't they? That's fine, that's going to happen. But that is busy. I wonder if we could make it go a different way, because that is a lot of congestion. And it's these light purples that I'm concerned about. So yeah, number three, which I've forgotten off the top of my head because I'm watching all this, it's very distracting. Oh, there's so many things going on. I'm sorry I keep pausing the game. I don't know if I've ever made a video in this map, have I? I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll make it go that way. I'm so indecisive. My brain now's fried. What's number three? I don't know. Can someone tell me what the third thing is that I'm trying to do in 2026? Because I cannot remember it with all of this going on. This is literally what teachers like. I mean, it probably looks to you like this is dead easy. Try it. Try and record yourself playing a game and talk at the same time and like solve problems. Like, it's just manic. Right, I now think that should go that way. Oh, why did three things just spawn at once? Oh my gosh. This is traumatic. Oh, right. Do I need to connect anything in? Light purples, because we were concerned about those, weren't we? Was that always a circle? Oh, there's too much going on. There is way too much going on. This is a lot for my little brain. Right, there's a lot going on here as well. So what about if we use a roundabout in here? That seems logical to me. Like that. Okay. Make that like an exit. Okay, that can actually go that way. And then just connect in. This is a concern, not going to lie. I could make those pinks like go that way instead, so they don't have to pass through. That would be logical. So, and I wonder if this is enough pink houses to serve those two. I mean, I don't think it is, to be honest. I don't think it is. Let's make these pinks go this way then. So they don't have to pass through all that. And I could even make that one go that way. That's probably a good idea, because this is super busy. There's a lot of traffic trying to get through there. Okay, let's try that, see what happens. Yep, number 3. What was number 3? Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Oh gosh, again, 3 houses spawned at once. I swear, this is meant to be fun, not stressful. I just fancy playing on this map. I don't know why it randomly popped in my head, and I thought, oh, I've done like nice games on this map before, so I thought, oh, I'll do that again. And look what trauma it's causing me. Right, there was definitely another house that I've not connected in. I mean, if I look at the houses that are not connected, that is a problem. Oh my gosh. Let's solve that quick. You've probably seen that like the whole time. It's very different when you play into... Oh, what do we do, what do we do, what do we do? Just connect them in like that. Oh. It's just messy, 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 messy. Got a lot of purples. Do we need those dark purples? No. Dark purple is doing fine. What colour's struggling? Light blue. I'm fixing it. Pink. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of cars. Okay, so number 1. Do you think... that's number 2. I'm so confused. Roundabout or bridge? Roundabout. Like, it's annoying when I can't remember those things, I must admit. Make those go that way. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, but that problem will be solved when these blue cars get there. So we've gone to 1,000. That's half my high score, isn't it? I might get a high score. I'm not sure. Dark blue. There's a bit of a weight on dark blues. So, shall we do this? Oh, there can't be that much of a weight. I want to recall those things, but I feel like I'm just embarrassing myself now. But it's because I'm focusing, like my brain is doing things. That's why it's so difficult to talk. Okay, so that yellow, yeah, that we could definitely improve that. If I had a motorway, is there a motorway I can pinch from somewhere else? We need that blue one. We need that purple one. Right. So I can't really solve that. This one, it's just a case of waiting for the cars to get here. There's plenty of cars available. Yeah, look, it's all this congestion. Could do with a motorway, really. Got a while till we get an upgrade. I'm not going to be able to talk about my life while this is going on. I'm sorry, there's just too much. Too much. I mean, I want to. I get it. Wise guy said to. Because he knows what he's talking about. You could just tell. His advice was like top tier. Oh, I think this could be a problem, you know. Why is there just so much going on? Oh, yikes. Oh, I'm concerned about that yellow now. And that one. It could be either of them. I really don't know how this is going to go. Is there anything you would have done differently? Because I feel like I have genuinely tried on this map. It's not like it's been a bad attempt, in my opinion. I definitely maybe tried to separate the colours a little bit more. Oh, it's going to be this one. Oh, no. Right, okay. That's a shame. Is there anything that you think I could have done differently? What score did we get to? Nowhere near my high score. I still had fun playing it, though. Did anyone enjoy watching it? Right, if there's anything you'd like to see, like in terms of a next video, let me know. Otherwise, who knows what will happen. I hope you enjoyed watching me play in Tokyo. I think we were in Tokyo, weren't we? Shows how much attention I was paying. That was stressful, I'm not going to lie, but I still enjoyed playing the game and making a video, so win-win. Right, hopefully see you again soon in some other video. Who knows? Thanks for watching, and yeah, au revoir.